You're now listening to a Rat House Production podcast. For more podcasts like this, head to retthaus.net.
Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Hunt for the Paranormal. I am your host, Mike, and as always,
I'm Jose.
And I'm acidic Aaron.
And we also got
producer MTR.
Alright guys, how you guys doing this week?
Good.
Pretty good.
Nice.
Not bad.
Very nice. How about yourself, Matt?
Doing good.
Alright, outstanding. So, you can keep the mic around, you can chime in with us.
Chime.
Alright guys, so to continue with the episode, the theme of this episode, paranormal stuff or stories with Native Americans. It's a whole lot harder to find stuff for them.
It is really difficult to find things, but
That's
I mean, it's
actually
out
what
there. You
this,
just gotta
Yeah, it's gotta dig. So I know one story off the top of my head, which I really want to actually visit. It's actually the Trail of 1,000 Tears. That's
about that.
Where
Trail
the
of Tears?
the Trail of Tears.
Yeah.
God damn it! Why I was going to say trial.
The trial of tears.
So pretty much, just a quick synopsis, history synopsis is pretty much where the route where the Cherokee tribe natives took down because they were being kicked out of their homes. So in very harsh weather conditions during the winter and everything. So a lot of people died, and rumor has it that there's a lot of paranormal activity that happens that you can actually hear children, women crying, groans, people dying, and stuff like that. Just even looking at the pictures of where the route of the Trail of Tears is just very creepy looking, and it's like very somber. So just even looking at the pictures, you get that heavy feeling of like the horrible things that happen there.
Yeah.
But that's like one of the things I really want to eventually go out there and visit.
It'd be super interesting to see if we could possibly catch any noises or voices or anything like that, you know?
That would be
It's just
interesting.
sad,
Yeah, it's very sad.
I just imagine getting like enveloped by just emotion, and that's.
I think this will probably happen.
Because everything
Yeah.
we talked about before, that's the perfect brew to like make a haunting.
Yeah.
You know, all the deep emotion of being torn from your home, losing your children as you go along, pretty much burying someone you know.
Yeah, your
on a
entire
daily
life is
basis.
just ripped apart.
It's
Yeah,
not like it's
literally.
just your family. That's your family, especially within
it's your whole
family
nation,
tribe,
pretty
your
much.
nation,
So
your
when you
culture,
lost one, it felt like losing your own.
Yeah, so
everything you had.
And I can imagine just
gone.
the more you lose and the more you lose and the more you lose, the more you lose of yourself, and the more I would start hating, you know?
Oh,
and
yeah.
start
Yeah.
just wanting to hurt. And so I can imagine the anger as well as the sadness
Yeah.
that kind of stained the ground there.
Would you say that you would lose yourself in the moment and you would never let it go?
God
And
damn
you
it.
only get one shot. Do not miss your chance. I'm sorry.
Wait, who's
Oh no! Eminem. It's the first. Sorry, right when he said like lose yourself, and I was like, oh god.
But it's true. Yeah.
but yeah, even reading about it, trying to find a little more paranormal activities of it. That's the only thing I've heard stated, that just the voices, the crying, and everything like that.
Very heavy feelings.
Yeah, very heavy feelings, but didn't mention any apparitions or anything like that from what I saw. Don't get me wrong, probably there is, and just someone just don't want to talk about it. But I don't blame them. But yeah, so what did you got, brother?
For me, I found a website with a few stories.
Oh, nice.
Let's see.
These are like haunted Native American, like supposedly like burial sites, but that they built stuff on them.
Fuck.
You know, one of them is it's called the Cathapoodle. It's in Ridgefield, West Virginia. Yeah, Cathapoodle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before Ridgefield, West Virginia was developed by white men, it was a Native American village known as Cathapoodle. In fact, all of the Native villages Lewis and Clark visited on their trip west, Cathapoodle was the largest. Throughout the construction of the modern-day town, there were many unexplained equipment failures and random acts of vandalism. Today, psychics claim to have seen unhappy Native American spirits in the area, leading some to think that Ridgefield sits on top of a burial ground.
Yeah, no, fuck that, dude.
Yeah, that's
always the case.
like we talked about in last week's episode.
Yeah,
in the intro of it, a lot of things seem to be happening because they are built on top of a burial ground, or because they disrupt some kind of a burial ground for these natives.
Yeah,
that's where a lot of like the bad juju really like comes from, I guess. Right?
Yeah,
would be a good way to say it, I guess.
Well, disrespecting the ground.
Yeah.
You know, keep the mic on, dude. You don't have to turn it off and on now. You can chime in.
I can like hear like white noise.
Oh, really?
For me. So
okay.
I kill it for you guys. But no, I mean, like, I've even said it myself. You know, when I die, don't touch me.
I'll touch you.
No, or I do not want my organs taken out. Like
you want to be put to rest. 100%.
Yes, exactly.
Everything.
Yeah, and if I get mad when you wake me up when I'm sleeping normally, you best be known I'm coming back pissed if you're waking me up when I'm dead. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, I'll make sure I'll wake you up before you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I wonder if there's any connections. Like I wonder if you were to relocate a burial ground,
yes.
You know, like how they do a lot of those relocations and stuff. I wonder if the spirits stay in their original location, or if they actually go with their bodies to a new location.
That I wouldn't know, but I know on the Native American aspect of it that it's a very lengthy process of it, because you actually have to go to that particular nation and ask permission to do it. So they're the ones, and then after that they have to do a ceremony to make sure the spirits are at rest, and then they can go to the change of
so
to
like
the new
whole ceremony with it.
Yeah, it's very extensive.
I would imagine that too. I mean, did you guys ever address the hauntings that we found out amongst everything going on close to our studio and around it?
Yeah. We poke at it a few often.
So you guys talked about like the neighbor, somebody next door having a haunting, and
now
then
we got you. Now you can
you know more of the history here.
So I would imagine within La Mirada, like Jose has said previously, this is the view on Hooray for Jose, and I mean this was essentially orchards back in the day.
Yeah.
So there is a cemetery down the street, but for all we know, like all this area, especially since it's at the top of the hill, maybe this was like a cemetery. I don't know where they would primarily bury people, but it seems that there's a reoccurring haunting close to the studio. One of the houses next door to the studio, across the street from that house, there's a haunting there. So it seems like it's not just this house; it's something
in the
around.
area.
Yeah, something there. So for all we know, like the studio currently right now is on top of
the burial ground.
Possibly.
Well, yeah, because I've always thought
that does make a lot of sense though, with some of the things that we randomly hear around here and not so much see.
Yeah, the random shit that we hear here is just not disturbing. It's kind of
it throws you off because it like the especially the female voice that we end up hearing here
multiple times.
It sounds like a familiar voice, you know, but the thing is, it's always asking for you.
If you listen to 2 podcasts ago, we did catch an EVP.
Wait, another one?
No, the same one. We just gotta fix the sound on it. So
I turned it up as high as possible, and if you listen to it carefully, there's a part where I'm talking, and you actually hear a woman just say something like I can't really identify what it is, or maybe it's like hey or something like that, but you could hear clear as day there is another voice while I'm speaking. Yeah.
Ooh.
Or like something like you hear
something.
Yeah.
Faint.
So there's something.
I'll try to enhance that audio, and I'll try to like slow it down, see if we can find something cool.
That's just crazy.
Show us the waves. And everything.
That's just crazy.
So speaking of funerals or just ceremony or graveyards, there's actually this mythological creature called the Baykok. Yeah. It's Baykok, and here's a picture to the camera for you guys.
Okay.
Pretty much, this is an evil spirit.
What nation believes in this?
It says it right here. Hold on one second. Baykooks are evil skeletal creatures that fly and can become invisible. They have sunken red eyes, and their scream freezes victims in fright. They are warrior creatures who hunt humans for food. The creepiest thing about them is how they are created and destroyed. Baybooks are former human warriors who died a shameful death after committing grave acts like rape, incest, and infanticide. The only way they kill the Baycock is to find the original human remains and give them a proper burial. Yeah.
Jesus.
So it doesn't necessarily say which... But
what nation believes in it?
Yeah. Let me Google that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because alone in the United States, there's how many nations are there? There's over 50 at least, right?
Can you do a quick check on that? How many surviving Native American nations do we have?
Not even surviving, just in general. Like how many different Native American nations there were in the United States?
Quite a bit.
Yeah.
The United States was a native nation.
no,
like that were,
yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like we were just the White Plague, just trampling through everything.
Yeah.
Destroying every civilization that was in its way.
Ojibwa.
Is that how you say it?
Ojibwa.
Yeah, nation. Where are they derived from?
No idea.
Well, click on the hyperlink.
Click on the hyperlink. There's some space talk.
It looks like more in Canada area.
Oh, okay.
Like in this region.
Oh, okay. So like the Great Lakes. Oh, the Great Lake nations. Okay, got it. Okay.
I think it's at the Great Lake, you guys.
Yeah, so they're used to cold.
Nice. You know what? I'm gonna let you chime in on this one, Matt. Read that.
All right, read this.
Read that one.
Which one?
Number 2.
Something touches me at night. No, I'm joking.
What the fuck?
Pocahontas Parkway at Richmond, Virginia. Do you want me to read in his entire?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Today, the Pocahontas Parkway is a major highway that runs through Virginia's state capital, but it was once home to Native American people. Over the years, police have responded to numerous paranormal reports, including sightings of mist figures.
Oh fuck!
Native Americans holding torches and banging drums. The Vietnam Veterans Memorial Bridge, in particular, is a hotbed of activity, according to historians. According to historians, it too was once a burial ground.
Fuck.
Yeah, see, so everything comes around to just
stop fucking with the dead already.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to do.
Everybody wants to rest.
Well, it's like
Aaron, don't do any seances.
I don't fuck with the dead.
Jose, stop patronizing people.
Well, when we go on our
Mike, your gun isn't gonna help us. We're all screwed. Let's just not talk to. You know what?
my bowl is filled with salt, yo.
You know what? This podcast is done. We're not even going to talk about the dead anymore. We're done.
Oh, God.
But we should do maybe an episode where we discuss the differences between necromancy and witchcraft.
I'm down with that.
Yeah, because from what I know is that when you work with the dead and derive and pull your power from that is the one that you don't want to fuck with.
Yeah.
Right?
But
because
technically, isn't everything that we mess with in the paranormal realm, well, pretty much with
technically it's considered necromancy.
With spirits and all that stuff. Yeah, because we're trying to contact the dead.
Technically.
Yeah, but it's not so much like invocation or any ritual like that. You usually use those to call in entities of things that never been human.
Well, I think
like entities of love or certain things like that, or warriors in a sense. So if what necromancers do, they'll invoke the dead.
Well, I think that's what we do. It's still like a slight form of necromancy. Even other paranormal hunters, they'll say it's pretty much like. Granted, we're not saying like.
So I'm not trying to pull power.
Yeah, we're not trying to pull power, but we're still trying to communicate with them on that aspect of it. You know,
because we're communicate and be aware without actually having to like.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying we're not pulling power from them, but we are giving power to fucking resonate to come speak to us and whatnot and shit like that, you know?
Yeah, you kind of give opening to that, especially with this guy.
Yeah, I provoke a little bit.
He's like, come on,
but when I provoke, I also tell them to like use my energy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Or something.
And from what I hear with necromancers is like the very much experienced ones that are becoming possessed by them start to decay as well.
That's crazy.
They lose their color and like it's very weird. The teeth will start falling out.
Yeah,
I've heard a lot of stories
bizarre.
like that where they become a little insane. It's like the border of insanity.
That's crazy. All right, so the next one I got is called Yakult Valley in Yakult, Washington. So pretty much the story based on this is long before the white man moved in, Native Americans believed that the Yakult Valley in Washington was already haunted, so they already knew this place was already fucked. In fact, the name Yakult is derived from the native term Yolikol, which means haunted or valley of demons. So pretty much according to the stories of this is pretty much a story to tell children from various native nations were known to go missing while picking berries and never seen again.
Jesus. So they're just like kidnapping kids out there.
Yeah, pretty much. So that's kind.
I know what it was.
So, but that's kind of pretty. That's actually pretty intense. Even back in that time period, they were sharing this story and say, "Hey, do not go out here, or you're gonna be."
Yeah, you will go missing.
Yeah, you go missing.
This is what tales like the Kukui helps Mexican kids or La Llorona. To be like, dude, don't go over there because that thing's gonna kill you. And it's like, yeah, it may not be a ghost, but something
it could
else
be
is.
a fucking bear.
There's
Jack
something
you.
out there. Like,
Yeah, which I also learned that the actual story of La Llorona and actually didn't happen. Well, it technically did happen in Mexico, but it was before California became part of the Union. So it happened in California.
Was it at Lake Tahoe?
No,
no, that's not in California.
Lake Tahoe?
New Mexico.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure Lake Tahoe is in California, dude.
I don't know.
I'll have to double check that.
All right,
Now you're making me second guess it.
Yeah, I don't think it is. I might be wrong.
oh shit! I love
Did you ever
this.
hear the Menegishi?
No.
What's that?
They kind of remind me of what were the little dwarves we were talking about in the other episodes?
The red caps,
No, but what's the Mexican version? What
los duendes.
the duendes? Yeah.
Yeah.
It depends on what side of Lake
Matt.
Tahoe you're on.
Yeah.
There's a California, Nevada side.
But it seems like the natives actually believed in their own duendes as well.
Oh shit! Okay.
So the Menegishi are hideous, malicious, and small. Their diminutive stature makes them extra creepy. According to the Cree folklore,
Okay.
the Menegishi are a race of trickster creatures
Oh yes.
who live in the rivers. They are also the size of small children, hairy, have large heads, and speak with a strange, whiny voice.
Oh,
They
God.
also have narrow faces, huge eyes, no nose, and 6 fingers on each hand.
That just straight up sounds like an ape. Not an ape, like a monkey. Or
I was
but
thinking
monkeys have
more of an
noses.
Ethiopian kid. Like a poor kid that's like just suffering and is like wants help and he's just like, help me. And they're like, oh God, monster. And they run off and it's like, no, seriously. I'm in pain. I can't speak.
Release me.
It's the kids from the previous story that Mike was talking about that get kidnapped. They get lost in the woods and they come out. They can't speak.
Oh, God.
Their eyes are just like protruding out of the
Yeah,
sockets.
but where'd they get the extra finger?
They killed the other kid and they just sewed it on.
And they're like,
Sewed it on.
This might help me somehow.
Once it decays, they take a. They
they'll be
take
like,
one
no,
from the
it's
next
like,
victim.
they're like, I can pick my nose.
Yeah.
Even better.
And it's not even my finger.
All right, so when feeling particularly nasty, the Menegishi swim underneath canoes and overturn them. They only capsize boats when they are open to rapid rivers, and thus ensuring their victims have no hope of survival. So the little bastards. But
Fuck.
they have a little picture right here.
But what is it about every folklore revolving around little people that they're automatically tricksters?
I think because it's I think it's the same thing I keep saying.
They like to fuck with you, really.
No, it's not the fact that it's also when you look at it like a child, it's that you get that feel of innocence. Like even though it might look fucking creepy looking, but it's like, oh, it's a kid, look, it's cute.
Well, I read other ones too that they have
It's
like.
like bite you in the ankle.
You're right.
That's what everybody ever said to wolves back in the day too. It's so cute. Oh God, it's biting my neck.
It's pretty
Have
much.
you ever actually like been close to a wolf?
No.
Yes.
Nor do I
They're
want it.
huge.
Well, when
Yeah,
I
you
went,
have.
when I went to Alaska,
What wolf?
My dog. He's a wolf hybrid.
Tiniest
that's
wolf
what I-
I've
that's what
ever
I-
seen.
That's what I ran into.
More like fox hybrid.
When I got engaged, we
will
went
stab
to
you.
Alaska, and they had some of the dogs there for the the dog
Yeah.
study. and they had like a wolf dog hybrid, and it was in the fence close because you can go up to some of them and they're all friendly and shit. This one, he just he was vicious, very much
They don't
vicious,
fuck
scary as
around.
fuck.
Yeah, they can get mean.
Yeah, they can. All right, what you got next?
Me.
Yes, sir.
I have the Gilson Road Cemetery
Ooh,
in Nashua, New Hampshire.
that sounds creepy itself.
Right. The exact history is a bit foggy, but local legend tells us that a bloody Native American battle once took place on the land that is now known as Gilson Road Cemetery. However, unlike other haunted lands, there seems to be a wealth of activity taking place here. Reports include odd orbs of light, apparitions of pilgrims, and strange whispers.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so it that's actually interesting. Saying
Did
that
you
they
guys just
see
hear whispers right now too?
no.
Like right when you said that, I heard like. I don't know if it was the
Exactly
music or
random
not,
atmosphere.
but I
didn't hear that.
swear to God, I
I
heard
didn't.
it.
I didn't hear it.
It's okay. Well, if you guys are listening to the podcast, rewind it, turn it up all the way, and see.
And
if I'm
let us
crazy.
know.
So I
Rewind
swear
it.
to God. Well, you hit 15 seconds back on the iTunes.
But I
app.
just think it's
What's
interesting
the
that
marker
they
on
see
that?
pilgrims like
That
they
is
see-
interesting.
see-
Wait, what?
yeah, they see like apparitions of pilgrims and stuff there.
That's creepy.
So their curses worked, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
You motherfuckers. Well, you'll get it. You'll get it. Now they're stuck
Yeah.
there.
Thanksgiving my ass.
Shit, right? All right, let's go with this one, and then we'll take like a quick sponsor break. Commercial break. So here's another one: the Common Burial Grounds in Decatur, Illinois, which now I need to go talk to Justin from on Xbox because they
Yeah.
live out in Decatur. Oh
Okay.
shit! So I gotta talk to him about it now. So during the construction of the Common Burial Ground in Decatur, Illinois, in 1895, numerous skeletons were.
Yep.
Numerous skeletons were excavated and moved to new locations. Many unidentifiable bones were tossed in large coffins, reburied as a group. In the years that followed, nearby families reported sightings of young native girls and older men, as well as unexplained knocking and footsteps in their homes. Today, many locals believe that the unidentified bones belong to Native Americans who are now unable to rest in peace.
Yeah, see,
All right,
another case
motherfuckers.
of
Do
messing with
not
the dead.
fuck with Native American burial grounds. God, man.
They're just
It's
burial
horrible.
grounds in general.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, like they shouldn't do it. They got to realize that they're messing with something that they have
No control.
of.
They
Well, did you guys
don't
go to
care.
Dead Man's
Yeah,
Park
they
or no?
really don't. But
What's up, what?
Did you guys go to Dead Man's Park?
no,
No.
Oh, in Whittier?
Yeah, because that's why that place is all haunted. Because
I know.
they
I
moved those
know.
graves.
Chris had.
yeah, Chris
When
had
are you
an
guys going to
experience there.
investigate it?
Hopefully so.
I know it's right there. I
But
honestly,
Chris actually had an experience.
Yeah, an actual
saying that he
experience.
saw. Yeah, two.
Yeah, he had two
One of them,
The red orb.
the red orb that a lot of people see there.
Well, didn't I have my brother too? He talked about when he saw the same red orb.
Oh, shit.
Remember?
Oh, shit,
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah,
know-
we need to talk about
but
this.
I didn't know it was at that same place.
But it's in the same area.
Yeah, no. I'm
It's pretty
saying like
close.
I didn't know that it was right there.
That's crazy.
There's definitely something in the area. Well, weren't there a lot of like Native Americans and stuff like that in this area?
Oh
Anyway?
yeah, yeah. A lot
I
of
would
them got pushed
imagine.
into California.
Well, even if there wasn't, I'm sure there was a bunch of Mexicans that got slaughtered.
Oh, yeah.
When the missions came over and stuff. So
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
makes sense.
either way, like
There's some
People were
form
dying
of, yeah,
left
there was
and
some
right,
form
yeah.
of genocide.
We have
Yeah.
a mission system out here.
All right, Matt. Can you send us to a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Hey guys, thanks for listening so far. First, we got a few shout outs to do. First, check out audibletrial.com/rathouse, RATTHAUS, for 1 month free and 1 free audiobook. You got thousands of books you can choose from. Pick your genre. I'm sure you'll be happy and pleased and you'll keep your subscription. Also, go to rathouse.net, RATTHAUS.net, and click on the Geek Fuel banner for your 30% off of your first box. Get everything geeky that your heart desires. It's always a surprise, so it's always feeling like Christmas. Also, while you're at rathouse.net, click on the Hot Topic banner for 20% off of all sorts of miscellaneous products. Clothing, Funko Pops. The holiday specials are coming up, so you're going to be able to find Nightmare Before Christmas stuff on there for your Halloween stuff. So make sure to check that out. Also, if you need a ride somewhere, or you're too drunk to drive, or you just need to get somewhere quick but you have no means, use our promo HP for your Lyft. For first-time users, you get 10 rides, $5 off.
Pitching on over to me and Mike, of course. Shout outs to fanboynation.com.
We got crap. Almost forgot.
We got crap.
My bad. That hashtag show via YouTube and that hashtag show.com.
Of course, Growing Up, Not Growing Old podcast.
Shane Gray Live.
Radio Free Mandalore Network, especially the Radio Free Mandalore Network, the Radio Free Mandalore Show, and the Radio Free Network.
And our new personal good friends, Rogue Squadron Podcast.
Last but not least, of course, the Everything Bagel Podcast. And I also forgot, hey man, you know what? We're all geeky here. Make sure to also check out the Geek Speak Show with our good Henry. Till next time, you guys, thanks for listening and thanks for supporting the podcast. Later.
All right, guys.
Whoa. What happened to my creepy music? What'd you do, producer?
Festive here, guys. Getting festive.
Oh yeah, so December we'll do all the scary Christmas characters.
I am so fucking down with that.
Yeah.
But
That'd
with
actually
that-
be pretty awesome.
But not only that,
The Yeti!
Yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah.
me, aka
Krampus.
like, Krampus. But
There's more too. Yeah.
the reason why we got something going festive, we got our live podcast episode, our Christmas episode coming up. What, 25th?
November 25th.
Yeah, November 25th.
Right after
At
Thanksgiving.
Unsung Brewery in Anaheim.
Oh, it's gonna be fucking amazing.
We're gonna have giveaways. We're gonna have free food.
I will have my
there's
tarot
gonna-
cards.
Unsung has amazing beers. We've been there before.
Oh
we
my
tried the beers.
gosh.
They are amazing.
Yeah, like
Go
hands
there.
down.
Just come out, support, have some fun.
4 to 6 p.m., so it's early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just so you could get in, have some fun, win some stuff, and get out, and still be able to drink the drink the rest of your night away, either at Unsung or anywhere else you want to go.
Are you okay? Are you sure you haven't?
He had a stroke.
But yeah, we're gonna have Pointed Geek shirts. What else?
Sweaters.
Sweaters. No, wait, no. Why are you throwing me off? No, we have shirts from Pointed Geek, right?
Yes.
Yesterday pins and fat and stuff from Fat Collect.
Fat Collect.
Yeah. I guess.
There'll be some geeky stuff. Trust us, there's going to be some horror stuff as well. Some of those pins are the face sucker from Alien, so you got plenty of cool stuff.
And we just have it right now. It has gone live. And if you go to teespring.com/rathouse2017xmas, you can find our very exclusive holiday ugly Christmas sweater. It's all a bunch of random stuff. You see like a monkey with a Santa hat on it. There's a cowboy riding a Velociraptor. Like
There's Sasquatch in it.
Sasquatch.
We should do that one.
Sasquatch on
Sasquatch
it.
did it.
You see a UFO just shooting a beam down to Santa Claus. It's all sorts of randomness, just like here at
Yeah.
Rathouse.
We
So
love
make
it.
sure to pick up one of those, and if you want, you can also get a mug with the same design on it.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope.
They look awesome. They're great. So we know there's gonna be a lot of ugly Christmas sweater parties going on. So pick one up.
Yeah, ours is gonna be the best.
Yeah.
So do
Yeah,
it.
everybody
And-
needs an ugly sweater.
The end of that campaign will be the next day, November the 26th.
26th.
So Sunday, the campaign will end, so make sure to get it in early. If you want a mug or a sweater, go ahead and pick that up.
Yep. All right, kids. Let's continue on with our spookiness since I sucked away the festivities away from us. All right, so, all right. Do we have anything else? Because I know one particular spot is gonna be. I want to kind of like tease it a little bit because I want to talk about it a little bit more to next episode.
Yeah.
Is the Battle of Wounded Knee. And
Ooh,
yeah.
I don't think I've heard of that one.
So pretty
we'll
much
get a history. We'll do a
right,
whole
so-
history.
If you don't know,
lesson
there's
next time.
knees that were wounded.
No.
Oh my god.
Oh god. None of that. That's not what this show is about.
No. So pretty much the Battle of Wounded Knee, that's actually where General Custer was killed. So it was like just a major battle of natives and pretty
It was
much
pretty much natives' last stand against the.
No, it was the first cavalry's
Well, it's
last
what
stand.
it is. Right?
Yeah.
So it's just
what
a
inspired the rest.
very iconic battle that happened. Still to this day, people that have gone venture to the Battle of Wounded Knee actually hear gunfire. Pretty much the war cries from the natives, everything. It was just pretty much
they were surrounded.
Yeah. Well, come to find out, pretty much our military in that time, fuck Custer, like, because they were there to help.
Well, that's what happened first, right? The Indian general, he actually beat them.
Yeah, the war chief, yeah.
And pretty much sent them with their tails between their legs, but then they came back with triple the numbers, surrounded them while they were sleeping, and just fired.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much just executed, left them out, and it was during the snow, so the bodies were left out and frozen.
It wasn't in the snow.
I thought that was probably.
You're thinking a different battle.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Wounded Knee.
Buffalo.
It was, yeah.
Something else. Yeah.
Tatanka, which is a very good beer from BJ's. Just to let you know.
I love BJ's.
But I imagine both those spots should be.
Yeah, no, it's just very, very iconic place of history that happened in our nation. Granted, it's bad, but it's just something to learn from. I love history, as obviously you guys know that. But we're gonna dive in a little more into that next episode. But do we have any other stories?
I got another mythological creature. You know me. Okay. Something called the Skudakumuch.
The Skudakumuch.
Skudakumuch.
Is it like in the northwestern?
In the Passamaquoddy. Fucking A.
Yeah, that's. Yep.
That's a word.
Let me take a gander at that one.
Yeah. That's what's hard about these ones.
Passamaquoddy.
Yeah. That's good. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. Fucking suck. Okay. So one of the scariest figures in the Passamaquoddy. Yeah. See there. You got us on. And the Micmac mythology.
Okay.
The ghost witch is often said to be born from the dead body of a shaman who practiced black magic. The demonic entity then emerges each night with murder on its mind. They can be killed with fire, but beware if approaching one, simply making eye contact or hearing the witch's voice can bring a diabolical curse down on the unwary.
That's kind of fucked.
Yeah.
How can you be very unwary and you hear a voice, you're like, oh, you're fucked. You're like, bitch.
Right, you hear a voice.
That's happened a lot.
Like instinct is to look, so maybe that's why they have.
Yeah, that's
why
crazy.
they do that.
Well, like it reminds me of the idea of like Medusa.
Yeah. Turn you to stone and all that stuff.
The sirens. Ooh.
But I hate that the idea like never answer a ghost, otherwise it'll fuck with you. But then,
how else are we?
Well, it's kind of hard. It's like, hey, and you're like, hey, off. It's like, you're fucked. You're like,
fooled you.
It's pretty much that. Is that
gotcha,
fucking?
Bitch.
Is that? It's pretty much like that game.
Yeah. Oh, totally is.
It's like, God damn it! You're like, you son of a bitch.
Or have you heard of the flying head?
Why does that sound familiar?
No.
It's in the Iroquois mythology. Exactly what you would expect: a dismembered flying head, starving for human flesh. Since they have no body to digest or store food, their hunger can never be satiated. They are destined to hunt humans forever. Flying heads usually have long hair and red fury eyes. Some legends claim any human who indulges in cannibalism will be forced to exist as a flying head.
So it's like almost like a Wendigo.
It's a cursed like punishment. Type of thing.
As punishment for their horrific habit. Luckily, these creatures have a weakness. They will burst into flames if you trick them into eating a hearthstone.
Really?
Yeah.
What is a hearthstone?
I think it's just a special kind of rock.
It's a stone like a blessed stone or something.
Yeah,
like that.
let me
Hearthstone it.
Right, I heard that. That's actually a game.
And he said he hates our puns.
Sorry, I you know what? I see a clear shot and I just keep taking it.
But you know what? But having the fucking flying head would be like the total person to go to a buffet. He's like, oh hey, you want to go to a buffet? Yeah.
I just think of the flying heads from Doom.
I totally just thought. I totally thought of the image of Casper when like the three uncles are eating food and it's all just falling down.
The heavy set one.
Yeah,
all of them.
Yeah. Oh gosh,
dude, that part made me want to puke in Casper. I was like, same thing.
You get a wheezy stomach really easy though.
On certain
Yeah, that
things,
part made me hungry.
Yeah.
like
I'm hungry now.
Like the fight in Hook, I wanted to puke after that. The food fight.
What?
It just looked gross.
Again, it made me hungry.
what the fuck?
All right. Well, I guess with that.
Yeah. Well, I guess we ended with there.
We'll wrap it up with Captain Hook food fight.
Yeah, right.
Matt
Shit. All right, guys. We'll see you guys next week. Again, I'm Mike.
I'm Jose.
And I'm acidic Aaron.
All right, guys. We'll see you next time.
Yeah.
And your social media.
Check out my Instagram. We got acidic Aaron. We got Hunt for the Paranormal podcast. Just go ahead and Google that, and we have Facebook.
Google it at Hunt for the Paranormal on all platforms.
No, motherfucker. Obviously, Facebook, Hunt for the Paranormal Podcast. Instagram.
HFTP_pod.
No,
Again, you can find all the links on rathouse.net.
Yeah,
HFTP pod on Twitter.
And then Hunt for the Paranormal Podcast on Instagram. So if you guys have any stories or any Native American related stuff, feel free to comment and share. All right, guys. Love you.